He's a little wet nose.
Yeah. Say hi, Harley.
Hey guys, welcome back to your weekly cooking video. We are cooking something from the meal plan today. We're going to be doing chili, but we're also going to be doing some cornbread.
Yum.
And we're going to start with that. So I just have the Bob's Red Mill cornbread mix. We're going to do the whole bag. And I'm going to teach you guys a trick that I use when I want something to rise rather than using egg. For things like this that are super savory, rather than using applesauce, I'm going to use just a little bit of baking soda. So generally about a teaspoon. If you want to measure it, you can. I always eyeball it.
Duh.
So baking soda, let me grab out a little stirring utensil. I'm going to mix that in. And then I will add my wet ingredients and I'll put in a little bit of apple cider vinegar. And if you guys ever made like a volcano when you were a kid for a science fair or anything like that, it's similar concept. The baking soda, I think I said that wrong. Baking soda and vinegar mixed together will make it frothy and nice and airy. So I'm also gonna add in some soy milk. Again, I don't measure, so you're looking for the right consistency. My dogs are looking at him like he's a snack.
He just wants to play with the big dogs.
Look at his big paws.
He's gonna be a big boy.
Big boy.
Yeah, you're so cuddly though.
He's
so
literally
content.
doubled in size since the first time I met him,
You want
like
to
2
put
weeks
them down so you
ago.
can play with them?
Okay.
So I'm not gonna add in all of my liquids first. It's kind of like a crumble right now because I'm gonna actually add corn in, a can of corn, because I like the texture. Totally don't need to do that. I already rinsed this, drained and rinsed it. So I'll fold this in first, and because there is still some liquid with the corn, then I'll add more liquid as needed. A little bit more milk. And we're making muffins instead of one big thing because this will cook a lot faster, and then it's individualized. You can package them up. They store a little bit easier, in my opinion, than trying to
Cut them in.
Yeah.
And on-the-go breakfast.
Make a big dish.
Yeah, here for it.
Oh yeah, yum. You could also put jalapenos in here. I mean, doesn't that sound amazing?
Yeah.
I'm all about that. You can add some chili spice. You can add sweeter spices.
It smells good.
Stir it up. All right, now I'm gonna add like no more than a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. You don't want a lot of this because it's a really powerful flavor. It's really just for the reaction than it is for flavor. Now let's transfer them over. I'm gonna try and see if I can do it without another utensil because I try to dirty as few dishes as possible. But yeah, we're gonna scoop these into here and pop them into the oven. The oven's going at 350. Put it in the oven for 25 minutes.
And then we'll get started on our
chili. Yum. For the chili, I'm gonna turn on our stove into our big pot here. Put in maybe a 1/4 cup of vegetable broth because we wanna get our veggies cooking first. So my variation's a little bit different than the meal plan. I really don't like stewed carrots, so I decided to replace those with mushrooms.
You're like my mom.
Soft carrots.
Soft carrots.
So I've got a lot of mushrooms here. I love mushrooms though, so.
But Michelle is doing exactly what we want you guys to do. If you don't like something off of the meal plan, just find a veggie that you do like and replace it.
Yeah. In here I have half a red onion because I had it left over in my fridge, and a small yellow onion. So I'm gonna put those in with the mushrooms at the same time. These two will take the longest to kind of break down, so I'm gonna let these two go together first. And while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna have Paige drain and rinse these. So a can of corn, this is also in addition to the meal plan recipe. Instead of pinto beans, all I had was kidney beans, and I actually prefer kidney beans in my chili. So we have those.
Thank you.
I'm gonna add it all into the same one. Black beans, and last one, garbanzo beans. So these have been going for about 2 minutes. I'm gonna add in some green bell pepper. Then I have some freshly diced tomatoes. These are actually from my garden. And so I'm gonna add those in, but I really love tomatoes in chili, so
Extra.
I'm also gonna add a can of diced tomatoes. There's no salt added and they're just in their own juice. So no water, no added anything else.
Remember, canned food is okay. If you happen to accidentally grab something that has high sodium, just rinse them like we did with these beans. Fun fact, oh not fun, it's actually pretty terrifying. They add a shit ton of salt to canned goods. So just rinse them off and you will rinse off most of the sodium.
Yep,
No
so
worries.
that's their preservative.
Yep.
I love this chili recipe because it's so easy and quick, and we're gonna make enough food that I'll be able to munch on this the rest of the week.
And I'm gonna take some for lunch.
So, especially if you guys are still, if you're on the meal plan, which most of us are either on it or
Following the guidelines.
following the general
Right.
guidelines, you do not have to make everything
Yeah.
off the meal plan every single week. So for me, like, I will make this will be my lunches, maybe add in a salad if I don't want to have the same thing every day, but this will be lunch and dinner for several meals throughout the week. So I'm not going to need to make 3,
Other
or
dishes,
5
yeah.
other dishes. So
These were hiding. Sorry. I
don't
did that
waste.
so.
Try not to waste your food.
No.
Only make what what you're going to eat. If you live alone, maybe cut the recipe in a quarter.
Yeah, you can freeze chili too.
Yeah, you can
My
put
client-
it into baggies and.
Mary loves to freeze all
Freeze
of her
'em.
stuff.
All right, so that's mixed together. I have 1 jalapeno chopped here. I left some of the seeds in there, but not many. So I'm gonna add in my jalapeno. If you don't like spice, you don't like anything like that, you can try removing all of the seeds. The seeds of jalapenos is actually where all the spice is. That's why red pepper flakes are actually the seeds of peppers. So if you want the flavor but not the spice, remove all of the seeds. I never leave all of the seeds in any recipe. I always scoop out the majority and leave, maybe 10 to 20, because that makes a big difference with spice. So I'll mix this up. I'm gonna turn it down to medium-low heat now that everything's simmering together. And Paige has all of our beans and our corn in here, and I'm just going to add the rest of this in. So these are all the main ingredients. Next, we just have our spices to kind of bring it all together, and that's it. You can let this sit on a simmer, put it in a crock pot, let it go slow. Sometimes I add in tofu because my husband likes the added texture.
Okay, now we're gonna put in our spices. I believe Kayla uses a lot of cumin, a lot of paprika, and oregano, but we're gonna add in some thyme and rosemary to make it festive. So, little bit, probably like, I don't know, half a tablespoon to a tablespoon of each. I do know that on the meal plan, there is a lot of cumin in there. If you do not like cumin, please do not put it in. You don't have to put it in, it's okay. If you don't like paprika, don't put it in. I'm gonna just keep saying this over and over because I don't want you guys to eat something that you don't like. So just put stuff in that you do like. You don't have to listen to us all the time. Oregano.
Oh, and it's sizzling.
And last but not least, we got some thyme. We got some thyme.
You got time to kill. Kill it with this recipe, that is.
Oh, and of course you guys know we gotta add in a little bit of a liquidino.
We have fun here.
Food makes things fun. Ooh. Yum, you guys.
So I did decide to crumble up a whole brick of extra firm tofu. You can use soft tofu, firm, medium, whatever you like. Tempeh, anything like that. So I'm gonna just dump this in for a little added texture.
I'm gonna add a little bit more spices to make it not taste completely like tofu. So we're gonna do a little bit more.
And you can always add more spice. You can never take it away. So feel free to always go slow.
Oh yeah, we'll do a little bit at a time.
Taste test as you cook along. Always a good idea. And we're also gonna add in some nutritional yeast to make it a little bit cheesy. As you guys know, we're a
We
little
like
bit
it
obsessed.
cheesy.
Yeah, we like it cheesy, and we're a little bit obsessed with nutritional yeast. All right, so about a 1/4 cup.
Yum.
Just because we love it and we're obsessed with it. So that's why we put it in. We put ingredients in here that we like.
Yes.
What a thought.
Do that.
Do that.
Yum.
That's it, guys.
You guys,
That's everything.
here, we'll show you. Hold on.
So we have like 9-10 minutes left on our timer for our cornbread, which will be the perfect amount of time to finish off our chili because it's boiling. I'm giving it a little bit of a smash to break up some of those beans. This is the proper utensil to do this with. Really technical, guys. I am a certified professional chef. No, I'm not. So we did a taste test and we decided that we wanted more liquid aminos, more black pepper, and we did put in
More cumin.
more cumin, yeah. We didn't put black pepper in to begin with, so we're putting some in. The spice level is good though, other than that. But taste test as you go. We also now have it on a simmer while we're finishing our cornbread. It's like our muffins.
And they
Whoops.
are big.
They're poofy. I told you that apple cider vinegar and baking soda makes it go.
Yeah, it's amazing. Floofy.
So the muffins are done. We're just pulling them out. And we had a little bit of extra, so we did make a little dish of it. And we're ready to plate it up and eat. All right, should we try it?
Yeah. Hype about it.
It smells so good.
Smells real good.
The cornbread though.
Uh-huh. Hot.
Yum.
So good.
Oh, if you guys like go up to the mountains and go skiing,
Ooh.
bring this with you.
For real. So good. So hearty. Just, yeah. We can't even put words to it.
Wow.
It's so good.
The cornbread turned out so good too. I love the chunks of carrot. I love the chunks of corn in the cornbread.
She loves the chunks of soft carrot that we put inside the cornbread. Yum, you guys. Let us know if you try this recipe. Let us know if you replace something like Michelle did. And
Also,
yeah.
like, share that with other people because
Yes.
share your ideas. That will help inspire others. And we really want you guys to. This is a community, so
Yeah, and you're never alone. Like, she can't
Yeah.
be the only person that doesn't like soft carrots. So it's
Yeah.
okay.
totally
So, yeah.
okay. It's actually even better. So
Yeah.
join team no soft carrot.
Yeah, because mushrooms are amazing. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Bye. We're puppy sitting today, so if you hear some rustling around, it's because my dog is having the time of his life playing with the puppy.
Fun fact, you don't digest corn, so if you notice it comes out whole, correct. It will.
Guys, chicken periods.
Let's take them and
Let's
dip
eat
them
'em.
in color dye.
Yeah, and then have a bunny bring them to us.
We'll stop there.
She's gonna go check where the puppy ended up. He's under the table. You don't want your chili to turn on you.
Shout out to me.
So thank you to me. Shout out to me because I'm the bomb.
Cumin.
I should just get a tattoo on my forehead that says nooch.
We should. Let's do that. Or just get tattoos, period. That's because that'd be amazing.
I'd be into that.
Yeah.
This
a little bit of a smash.